Well, hello. I'm excited about today because This is actually kind of like part one and a half, part two of a video I had done earlier on this week and posted earlier on this morning on what you can get, what you can afford with $1 million. And you know that I've been covering this. In fact, a couple of people have commented that obviously the floor prices have gone up pretty much everywhere. When I talk to a lot of people around the country, prices have gone up. Some places are a little bit more affordable than others. I think you have to start thinking about the value that you receive when you are thinking about moving. And what I mean by that is not just the home and what's in the home, but what does it come with? What's the lifestyle? And I think that's always been the case here in the villages. Lifestyle is the true story, because you could always find homes that are maybe bigger, maybe better built, maybe more rooms for less money, actually just outside the villages. There's a lot of communities like Stonecrest or Del Webb Spruce Creek or Spruce Creek South, or areas around the villages that you can find a great value, except you're not in the villages. And that makes a big difference, right? Like, so when you're thinking about moving, always consider value. And it's not just, home versus home, which is vastly different compared to the way other people actually shop. But we're going to talk about what you can actually get with $1 million in the villages. We're going to cover that today. So we're going to look at that. And obviously, you can see here there's five properties, and actually we'll cover some of these. There's two or three properties that you could actually buy, actually five or six others that are going to be under a million and just around 825 and above. And do want to share, let me start with this one, because I believe this is one that I think is one of the better values that we have here in the community. And this is actually Melissa listed this property in our own office. And this gives you an idea. This particular property is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's got the golf cart garage, which I think you would expect in this price range, 825. And it's on the Bacall golf course. So obviously between the sixes, between 466 and 466A, it was built in 2006, and has a lot. Actually, there's a lot to this particular home. It is a Lantana, and it is a little bit expanded as well. So that gives you an idea. Expanded on the golf course, golf cart garage, and obviously well located, right in the middle of all the action. And that's going for a 25.9. So that gives you a little bit of perspective on that. And perhaps, by the way, property values have gone up. Maybe that would have been a couple $100,000 less 18 months ago. But since these are premium properties, and they're not creating a bunch of these south of 44 in the newer section of the villages, there's really not that many opportunities to find something that's going to be like this. So they're not creating additional inventory that's like this, that's on the golf course, and maybe, premier homes, that type of thing. So that's Pendleton Circle. And if you have questions, and that's why I put my number up here. So if you have questions about that, let me know. But let's also take a look at some of the other properties here. Let's look at the highest price property, 1.8 million right now, built in 2001. And this is very interesting. This is a St. Augustine model. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, and in the village of Sunbury, which is literally right next to, if you're familiar with the village of Glenbrook, and it's just next to the Glenview restaurant. And actually, it's going to be one of the bigger homes in the area, but it's got an incredible amount of square footage. So if you're really looking for something that's got incredible space and this incredible Florida room back here, which is where most people spend most of their time, this is going to fit the bill for sure. Okay, so you're seeing some of the pictures here. This is going for $1.8 million, the most expensive property currently on the market. Of course, there's been a couple of properties that have sold in the villages that they basically went for over $2 million. So, that is not unheard of. It used to be that once upon a time, that was pretty much unheard of. But now we're seeing a whole different animal here. Okay. But I think what you're buying here is there's definitely a lot of space and 4 bedroom, 3 bath, which is unusual when you're talking about homes in the villages. But in this case, let's see what else I want to show you here. But in this case, this actually has an electric charging station for the EV buyer, the folks that like electric vehicles. I'd like to see in your comments what you think about if you have an electric vehicle. Is that a particular plus? Is that a plus for you? Or have you thought about buying an electric vehicle? Really kind of curious about that. Obviously, Pond View, not on the golf course, but Pond View, which is also very pleasant. Screen, a little nice area for socializing as well. So that gives you an idea what 1.8 can buy you. Let's look at some of the other properties here. So let's look at this one's actually 1.1 Clearwater Run, 3 bedroom, 3 bath. And this particular one, let's blow this up a little bit, gives you an idea of what you can get. Just scrolling through. Okay, a little bit larger home, obviously 3 bedroom, 3 bath. You'll get a lot of little extras. You get the special ceiling there, tray ceiling of sorts, and maybe a little bit of view in the back on this one. And then let's see, I want to show you, let's look at this. Let's hop around here. This one, 849, is a pretty good value as well. We've actually, I think we have, this is our listing, our company listing here at Realty Executives. And this is listed by Kathy Abruzzo. So if you have questions, you can connect with Kathy on that. Kathy, her number, let me see her number. You can actually text me if you need her number, if you're interested in this. I think it's one of the better values in the villages. So let's see. We've got her number at 352-552-1554. So you can connect with her there. But I think this is a really good value because this is in Lake Meona. And this is a great community here, but spacious home. Very nice on the inside. It's 3 bedroom, 2 bath, built in 08, and definitely an oversized golf or oversized lot. Does have a golf cart garage. It's expanded. It's over 3,100 square feet, and the furnishings are included. So for people that are interested in a home that has furnishings in it, that could be a really good opportunity, and that's a really good buy at this point. It's one of the better values in this price range. Another one that's really interesting is this one here at 3,400 square feet. To give you an idea, actually, let me back up just to show you the one that's going for 1.8. It's got 54, almost 5,500 square feet under air, not counting garage or anything that is not air conditioned or heated. So let's look at this one on Harley Circle. It's 3,400 square feet. Okay, 3 bedroom, 3 bath. This one's a Sanibel model. It's located in Bridgeport. So Bridgeport's another community like Lake Meona, is all premiers and all luxury homes in that area, really close to the Arnold Palmer golf course, and also Palmer's. The rec center is actually right there too. It's really close, but at Bridgeport, but also the Palmer's restaurant, which is also a very, very good restaurant as well. So Darcy has this listed. She's with our office, Realty Executives. I'm actually, interestingly enough, I'm not purposely trying to show our own listings, but want to give you an overview. We just happen to list most of the homes in the community. And then there's another one here on Morton Drive. And if you have questions for Darcy, or I think Debbie and Donna are the listing agents on the first one, you could always give me a call and I can make sure that you get connected with them. But give you an idea, this is Stephen Benna, Jones and Company, and is listing this property. This is a pool home, And let's see, it's on the cul-de-sac and built in 2005. So it gives you an idea of, a really rough idea of what's out there. There's 5 or 6 properties that are just over $1 million, 5 or 6 properties that are probably pretty close, except for the first one. First one with 5,400 square feet is vastly different. This gives you an idea that, there are some properties, especially the premier homes, the specialty homes here in the villages, there are some properties out there that you can take advantage of. Looking at the 7-day numbers, giving you a quick update on that. 23 new listings, 36 sold properties or closed, and then 45 pending properties is what we're seeing here. So very interesting on what we're seeing right now. A lot of markets around the country right now are a little bit busy, right? We're seeing a brisk market in many places around the country. I think we're seeing pretty much the same here. It's not incredibly busy like we're seeing so many people. We're seeing a few multiple offer situations, but I am seeing, and I think I predicted this last week, and I am seeing this. Their buyers are, there's not as many buyers as I think there will be in about 2 to 3 weeks when season really kicks in. And I think there's a real opportunity. And I've seen it this week. I can think of 2 circumstances this week where people bought something at a pretty good price and they didn't have much competition. And I think they're getting really good deals. Now, we have seen a couple of cases where there are multiple offers. We've seen that. Really specialty homes, things that are, in high demand. And also, I can tell you that I think that we're going to see increased demand over the next couple of weeks. I think there's a real push from around the country. People are buying from around the country and hence selling. And I think we're going to see a more of an influx, but there's still a little bit of an opportunity for buyers to kind of get in with a little bit less competition. But I think we're going to see more competition in the next couple of weeks, and then I think it's going to pick up all the way through April, May, because of the threat of interest rates going up. So if you have questions, by the way, I'm the broker here, Glenn Stein. We started the company back in 2004, and we're actually in the location of the Siebert Wealth Building right across the street from Laurel Manor, next to the Hampton Inn on 466. We've been there since 2006. If you have questions, this is my number here. You can text me or call me. And also you can visit our site, Buy Sell the Villages, BUYSellthevillages.com. And if you would, please subscribe. That would be absolutely fabulous. Hope everybody has a great weekend.